today is very special. We have, that's right, you guessed it, we are doing a AirPods wireless charging case version 2 unboxing and review. I just picked these up yesterday actually. We got them at the Apple store, and number one, they're kind of hard to find because apparently they're not stocked in all Apple stores, I guess. So if you haven't been able to get a chance to get your hands on one, you can order them online. A little side note is if you order them online, you can actually get them custom engraved, which is honestly a pretty cool option. So if you don't mind waiting, then I highly recommend that. So in today's video, we're going to be just testing out what are the new features, if there's any improvements, because as many of you guys know, my AirPods 1 are a daily driver. I've literally used them every single day, and so if it's something that I genuinely need and use every single day and enjoy, then might as well upgrade to the newest version, because those tiny improvements can eventually save you a lot of time. So obviously it comes with the design by Apple in California, just the instruction manual. To be honest, we probably don't need any of it. Alright, so right off the bat, literally the only physical difference is that it has this little indicator that shows that it's charging. I have the AirPods 1 right here. Honestly, if you look at them side by side, there is literally nothing is different at all. If you look at the AirPods 1, there's a indicator on the inside, but now they just move it to the outside, so it's not on the AirPods 2. So we are going to be testing out how seamlessly they can connect. Okay, so I'm not going to update it right now. Let's see what I can do with set up limited functionality. So to be honest, it's taking a little bit longer than I was expecting. Okay, so it's connected now. It's actually called Nick's AirPods number 2 because I guess it remembers my first one. Honestly, I love the feeling of just brand new AirPods. Yep, they're already connected. Alright, let's play some tunes. So there are a few songs I always like to test new headphones on, just because you want to get songs with good bass and good sound quality. So okay, so right off the bat, maybe it's because they're brand new and I haven't been beating them up a little bit, but it does seem like the sound quality is just a little bit better. There aren't too many like audio enhancements that have been made to the actual AirPods themselves, so that's kind of hard to determine. Alright, so one of the newest features about the AirPods 2 that they've been marketing is its Hey Siri functionality without having to use your phone. So let's just try it out. Hey Siri. Okay, and it already pops up. So that is honestly pretty handy, especially when you're listening to music, your hands are full. I find myself in this situation a lot when I have my skateboard in my hand, I'm going to class, I need to do a quick text or I need to make a quick call. Now I can just say, hey Siri, call Zach Kurtovic. Alright, so the next biggest feature is that it says it's faster switching time between devices. So if you're listening on your iPhone and you want to switch to your MacBook Pro, then this is a great improvement for that. Personally, for me, someone who listens to music on my phone, but then when I get to my computer to edit videos, I am constantly trying to switch between devices. And so if this is able to save me, milliseconds or a few seconds every single day, then in the long run, it's going to be able to save me a lot of time. So I'm going to grab my laptop real quick. Alright, so now that I'm connected to my computer, I'm going to test the in-between times to switch back to my phone. Okay, they are connected on my phone now. That took what, maybe 5 seconds? Let's try it again. This is honestly the first time I'm doing it, but okay, connecting back to my computer. Honestly, that's 3 to 4 seconds. I can't very much tell a huge difference right now. Let me play around with it a few more times and figure it out. In all honesty, I don't see a huge significant improvement. Maybe I just need to play around with it a bit more, but okay, so the time that it takes for the new AirPods to be recognized on the new device and then for that to be able to start playing music is a little bit laggy, but I'm also using Spotify, so it may be a little bit different if you're using different native apps or if you're editing or just playing YouTube videos. It might have a little bit better performance. Now the only other things that are different are obviously the wireless charging means that you can use a charging mat. AirPower still hasn't come out, surprisingly, which you would expect if they're coming out with the wireless charging AirPods, so I'm sure that's coming out very much in the near future. But right now, since I don't have that, I don't know how I'm going to be charging these. I mean, they do have the regular lightning cable, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to test out the wireless charging feature. Another thing is that the battery life is supposed to last a little bit longer, and since I use my AirPods 1 on the daily, I am pretty much accustomed to how long they usually last. So this says it'll go for about 10 hours, and I will really put that to the test and come back in a few weeks and see what my later updated thoughts are. Overall, coming down to it, when it comes to whether or not you're looking to upgrade from the version 1, it honestly isn't that much of a huge significant difference where you need to buy an entirely new $200 AirPods. You can also purchase the AirPods wireless charging case. I think they're going for about $80 on the website right now. Now, if you are a user who has never bought an AirPods and you are looking to get into it, I do recommend starting out with the AirPods 2 because they have more improved features and it's only a $20 to $30 difference than the original AirPods, so might as well make the upgrade in the beginning. To be honest, I consider these kind of an AirPods 1.5 because they didn't come out with new colors as everyone was expecting. There aren't a ton of new updated features, so I'm not saying I'm disappointed, but I was a little underwhelmed just by the new upgrades because they're not huge upgrades that are significantly better and will make AirPods a new revolutionary device. So hopefully they'll be coming out with new designs, better sound quality, better, water resistance, things that you would expect from an actual good pair of headphones and daily AirPods or earphones. Overall, I still love them because they're so portable and they're so convenient, and honestly AirPods are my everyday carry and I don't go a single day without using them. So for someone like me who loves them, it was worth the upgrade for me, but it comes down to your preferences and what you're looking to get out of them. Anyways, that about wraps up for this unboxing and review. I know this wasn't a fully comprehensive review, but give me a few more weeks to play around with it and I will get back to you on my later thoughts.